At the plate, Vic.
And
they start him out away with a called strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty fun and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Danny, any thoughts?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. Tigers nothing. Yankees. So digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the third baseman, DJ.
Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rodriguez up the middle. And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He's set, and the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And the throw in gets away from him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Goes to third with it, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Here comes the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Reyes sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
First pitch on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Didi Gregorius.
First offering on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. LeMahieu on third. Voit on at second with 2 down. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitches look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far. As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count. All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead. And he will make it up to third base as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
The designated hitter.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game. Nothing with another base hit here.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. To first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Set to get his day started, John Hicks. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing and a liner, but foul. Candelario at third with 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. But the Tigers do get one on this RBI triple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Detroit. Edwin Encarnacion now looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Encarnacion.
First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Encarnacion brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Goodwin has room, and he brings it in on the warning track.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard on the ground towards short. Rodriguez fields it cleanly. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Popped up, just foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No balls and 1 strike. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The first baseman, number 17.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
1-1 the count now. Wade leads off first with one away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. 2 men are on with 2 men out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner if it stays shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Tigers strand a pair. They lead it 1-0. Ready now, Austin Romine. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The catcher, Austin Romine.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses off the plate. And that's over
right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 1 ball, no strikes the count. One out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his left. Rodriguez. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
The 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos calls for it, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another chance. Nico Goodrum looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today.
And the runner back. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Candelario is actually a native New Yorker. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Goodrum leads off second with nobody out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zones. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jeimer Candelario becomes the first out of the inning. Jordy Mercer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0-2 to Jordy Mercer. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in.
Boy, ranges to his left. Oh, hold on. What a stop. He's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Skied into very shallow right. Castellanos waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Castellanos is right there as he takes it for the second out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Goodrum moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now batting, Tyler Wade. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Second baseman.
First pitch
Tyler
on its way.
Wade.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off-speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Run's going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
No balls and a strike to count. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 1-0. Shot toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throwing to second. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Nicholas Castellanos. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may...
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
2-1 to count. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by LeMahieu. And that's the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nico Goodrum, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Now to the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the... Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that one is gone. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now
standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Torres, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Torres. First pitch of the at-bat. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Torres, a 22-year-old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Comes set with the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Hicks aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
Digging in now, Austin Romine comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. 1-0 count. Here it is. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
A bouncer to the left side. Candelario takes it in. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
LeMahieu.
First pitch on its way. Tried to get the sinker to come back to the outside that time, but it just misses off the corner. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. So stepping in, Jordy Mercer will start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Mercer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Sent toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 55, John Hicks.
Standing in, John Hicks. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Hit back up the middle. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 40, second baseman, Tyler Wade.
So coming to the plate, Tyler Wade. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. pitch on the way. Hit in the air out toward left. On the move is Stanton. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. It's going to bring it in, no problem. But something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
Victor Reyes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's the ball.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. He'll try it again, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. High in the air out to center field. Reyes is there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
2 balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-0 to him now. Shoots this one over to first. Grenier is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Grayson Grenier. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his gloves. And now they've got the leadoff runner board and no outs.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Good throw.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Grenier, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit on the ground out to short, taken in by Gregorius. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. 1 left for Detroit, but they lead it 4-1.
7-inning stretch.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius,
Leading up
for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
One and one now to Encarnacion. And that misses. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1 home. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Digging in to try it again, Austin Romine. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, and that at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
Playing 11. 1-1.
Misses. Ball 2. Gregorius at second. Hicks on at first with 2 down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the 2-out threat will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Gary.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Into the box now, John Hicks. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Victor Alcantara is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Victor Alcantara.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. And he will not be seeing the usual suspect to close this game out as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
The 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. LeMahieu, the runner at second with 1 away. Pickoff move to second, but the runner's back easily. Ready on 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Now another 2-2. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Giancarlo Stanton waits on deck. Another full count pitch on its way. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder,
Into the box.
Giancarlo Stanton.
No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
First and second now, 1 man out. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. And that's low, so a good either as he works the count back forward.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Joe Jimenez will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
2-0 now. Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
3-1 to him now. Here's the 3-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with the payoff pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Rodriguez is there for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Yanks. Tommy Kingley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. Settling in now, Grayson Greenier. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Reyes leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Gregorius over to his left. And there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. He went down on strikes last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Ground ball foul down the left side. He'll try again, 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Tigers lead one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Encarnacion will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. From the stretch. Hard liner to center field, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Brett Gardner will be summoned now to be the pinch runner
for the Yankees. Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Up top, it's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Line towards center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Coming to the plate now, Torres, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one.
He used to get knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Eduardo Jimenez comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Gary Sanchez will be the first to face him here, as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. The 0-2 home. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Shane Green takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Hefner at third. Hicks at second with 2 gone. Last chance for the Yankees. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And he'll check his swing here. Did he go around? Yes, and the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Tigers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Spencer Turnbull takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. James Paxton takes the loss despite working 8 very strong innings. So that just about does it.